Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is Dr.J.Jeeva Priya from Commerce Department, SFA College, Sivagasi. In this semester, Commerce Professional Accounting Department has taken auditing subject as a core paper for a video lesson. And I am here to explain about the principles of voucher in auditing. And before going to the topic, we should know what is auditing. It is actually the verification of financial accounts. The purpose of verification is the stakeholders should believe the concern. So, understanding the financial integrity. Here the financial integrity means what? It should create the honest and transparent transactions. The accounting standards should be followed properly and this should be believable to the stakeholders. So, that is why the concern, every concern should properly maintain their auditing process in a clear way. And here again, the auditing is a systematic examination and verification of financial records and other information which is relating to the business, and it should have the accuracy, the clear information should be there, and it should have the completeness, that is incomplete information should not be entered in the financial system. So, that is what verified in the auditing process. When we speak about the overview of auditing, it is actually understanding the key objectives and essential principles of auditing. Actually, it means the accuracy and transparency of financial reporting. So, the main objective is to assess the risk what is involved in the accounting, and it should be acceptable, that is the financial statement should be acceptable to the stakeholders. So, that is why it is verified and the accuracy is published to the people, and it should create the trust and confidence among the public. Yes, let us go to the topic. Here the auditing may be internal audit or external audit, and now it is actually included the compliance audit also. So, the internal audit is done, which is made by the company. The internal person will actually do the auditing process, that is the verification process is done by the internal person. So, that person will be called as internal auditor. And the next case, external audit, which means the external person, the auditor from outside will come to verify the accounts and the vouchers will be verified clearly. Here the transparency will be reliable and the trust will increase among the public. So, that is what the stakeholders as mentioned here. And the compliance audit, it is actually the internal rules which is followed in the concern, and as per the government whether the company is following all the rules and regulations. It is what audit in this compliance audit. And what is the purpose or the importance of auditing or importance of vouching? So, here the vouching is verification of documents. What are all entered in the financial statement will be verified with the proper vouching. So, everything will be counter checked with the vouchers. Here it is mentioned as vouching is a crucial process, that is the important process in the auditing, and which involves verification of authenticity of transactions through the supporting documents. That is what I told it as. Verification will be done with the proper vouchers. Everything will be documented, and those documents will be counter checked with the entries made in the financial statement. So, by thorough examination with the supporting documents, all the entries will be verified, and here we can, that is the auditor can detect the errors and frauds what may be or what might be entered in the financial systems. So, this will definitely create the great confidence among the stakeholders. And let us go to the topic of principles of vouching. So, the main task or the main principle, the first prime most will be termed as verification. So, that is what we explained in the previous slides, the verification with the authentic document. So, everything should be properly examined with the available evidences, that accuracy will be examined here. So, this will eliminate the risk which is associated with the frauds and errors which may be entered in the financial reporting. Here the verification is done with the verification or checking of date, amount and the appropriate amount as well as the classification where the account should be entered will be verified here. And the second prime principle is authenticity. So here the authenticity is ensuring the genuineness. So here already we have specified like verification with the authentic document or supportive document. So here it is the genuineness will be shown here. So the authenticity, that is the second principle of vouching, is authenticity, which explains or relates to the genuineness of the document which is entered or stored in the files. This will definitely increase the trust and creditability of the financial statement as well as the concerned mobility also. And here in the authenticity, it also helps to avoid the duplication. So the same entry should not be entered in two cases or in two accounts, and it also helps to identify the vouchers which are missed. That is when the entries will be made in the financial statement, but there is no proper evidence for verification in the files. So that will be also verified here in the authenticity. And the third prime principle of vouching is traceability. So traceability here, it also can called as transferability. So everything should be open to all, and the auditor should know whether all the accounts are properly maintained in a proper way. So here the confirming all the records are included with the vouchers and the transparency. So there is no hide and seek work should be there, and if there is any amount transaction which exceed the limit, that is if the amount is specified as 5 lakhs, if there is excess of amount transferred above the specified limit as 5 lakhs, that should be verified with the proper stamp. So here the authenticity or the transparency is made with the verification of revenue stamp. And the second one, second example, we can take it as relevance to business. So all the entries should be relevant to the business transaction and not any personal transaction of the company or of the person or the director or even a partner should not be entered in the business transactions. So there should be a separation. And the agreement. If there is any agreement made in the company, that should be verified with the proper documentation. So who has entered into the contract, that items will be verified in the transparency or the traceability. And meeting resolution, here if there is any decision taken place, that should be taken place in the meeting with the prior notice. They have to conduct the meeting, and the item should be discussed in the meeting, as well as the resolution, that is the decision what they have taken in the meeting should be passed with the proper resolution. So all these will show the transferability, and that also should be verified by the auditor while checking the vouching. And the next principle is completeness. So everything should be a complete transaction. There is no omission or no records should be missed while entering the financial statement. And the auditor, it is the prime role of the auditor to verify that all relevant transactions which are entered in the financial statement should be properly evidenced, or proper evidence or maintained in the concern. That should be properly audited by the auditor. And this actually helps to present the comprehensive and accurate views of the financial position of the concern. So the completeness should be there, and here also we can explain that something should not be entered double time. So dual or duplication should be avoided while the entries are made in a complete way. And that's it. These are the 4 prime transactions or the 4 main principles which should be followed in the vouching. So the first one is verification and the authentication and the transparency or transferability, and the last one is completeness. So all this will show the prime principles of vouching. Hope you have understand what is vouching, what is even auditing, and the principles. Thank you. Signing off.